Holy shit. I don't believe it. Bob Peterson, what are you doing down here? Holy cow, I haven't seen you in, well, it's the 22nd of September 2005. I don't think I've seen you in 5, 6, 7 years, 5 years, 6 years. Holy cow, Bob, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What are you doing down here? Get out of here. Oh, man, this is great. This is great. I got to show you around. Yeah, I got married. I bought 2 houses in 2.5 years. Oh, come on. Jeez, where have you been? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Holy cow. All right, let me show you around. Let me show you around. Come on, let me show you that house. Come on. This is the back of the house. We've had it for, we bought it on November 5th last year. We just had the deck put on, and the garden's going pretty good. It's not a bad house. It's not a bad house at all. It's cozy. We had the deck put on, and up here, that was a room, an extra room we just had put on. My room, my hideaway. Boy, I can't believe you're here. This is great. Let me show you some more. Come on, let me show you. Come here. This is my little tool shed. You know, it's in pretty good shape. I just did the windows. I got my my little tractor down there, my Craftsman tractor from 1988, still going strong, waiting for a John Deere. I got a John dealership right up the road. I just got my Husky. I've been cutting wood. Last spring I cut about, well, I'll show you, I probably got about 4 cords, 3 cords of wood, and it's all leaning like this right now. I just noticed that. Anyway, I can't believe you're here, man. This is great. But in my little shack, I'm gonna show you around. Here's the back of the house. I'm going to pan around in a few. It's a little hard to do this by yourself. But here's the back, here's the garage. Got two-car garage. Inside, they paneled the inside of the house with pine. It looks better than most of the inside of the house. No, not really, but it looks pretty good. I'll show you in a minute. But let me just pan around so you can get an idea of the spot I'm living in. Again, this is our front yard, and we've just got some rain, which has been pretty good. And that's the lake down the back, you know. And right now the lawn is coming back a little bit. I've cut it maybe 3 times the whole year, you know, but eventually it will come back. Hopefully. I dug a lot of it up, so we'll see. I'll have to reseed. Here's a little closer shot of the lake. It's not really a lake. It's more of a large pond, but it is definitely it's pretty nifty, and I bet there's some fish in there that are monsters. Here's the front of the house. This window we just had put in. That's part of the new room upstairs, my room, which I'll show you in a little while. You should have seen him trying to get that thing up there. It weighed, I think the thing weighs out at about 400 pounds. So it was something getting that up there. You should have seen him. It's a real nice view from up there over the pond. And we just had the deck put in right there. It's just a small little deck, but it's good for looking over the pond. It's very picturesque, except there's a few bushes out there that just might die, you know? We don't know yet. They're sort of getting in the way, and they might die. You know, it seems to me like they look a little sickly. This is the rest of the front lawn. You know, we own about, we don't own a lot of acreage, but we own enough to take care of. I mean, you know, lawn-wise, just about 2 acres. I think I'm going downhill here. And there's our little road, which is, we live down almost to the end. So there's no traffic whatsoever. You know, it's very quiet. Maybe one car a day, 2 cars a day. There's only 3 houses to our left towards the end, so that's pretty cool. Here's our view from the deck. You know, again, it's real nice, and it's real nice. It could be quieter. We got a yippy dog right next door that just won't shut up. It's better than it was because I left a note in the mailbox. But this is a pretty good view. You know, it's very mellow. In late afternoon, it gets very mellow. You know, the sun comes down those trees down there, and it's nice. It's nice. Not a big lake, but again, you know, it's very picturesque. Here's another shot of the lake, you know, and we're coming around my front lawn here. And it's so nice to see it green. You should have seen it. It was just bright brown. We haven't had any rain all summer long. And we had a hurricane, or the remnants of a hurricane, come in and dump about 2 inches. Hey, there's the Andy dog. He's only about 12 and he acts like a puppy. Coming across the front lawn and back to the house. Yeah. It sort of reminds me of the beaver cleaver house. It's the same type of cleaver house in the beginning of Leave It to Beaver, which is kind of cool, you know. And then I swing around. That's the back side of the house, I should say. And then going back to the garden, which did very nicely this year, even though we had no rain. And then the woods behind us. Now the woods are pretty thick. I just went for a walk for the first time back there, and we got about 150 acres of nothing. We're going to look into buying maybe an acre or 2 back there if we can get a reasonable price, but it's very nice. It's not a lot of briars and junk. It's a lot of new growth trees and what used to be grazing land, I guess, but it's not bad. And there's some of my wood. That's at least 2 cords, and that's going to be heating this house this winter. Hands off the thermostat. Yeah, we're almost back to where we started. Here's the garden and the back of the house. Again, the new deck. We haven't gotten any furniture for it yet, but we're looking. You know, yeah, we'll just wait till spring when it's like the most expensive, of course. And there's a little patio and my little cookout, or my little, what do you call it? My little gas-operated outside stove, grill. Comes in handy. We use it all winter long. Lots of chicken and fish and filet mignon that my dear wife gets at work, and it's good. All right. Now here's something, Bob, you can appreciate. Look at this, you know. This is, there's another one right behind it, or some almost as high. Wood, good hard wood, good seasoned wood from last spring. You know, it should be ready to toast any time. Lots of kindling. People always forget kindling. That's what I was doing when you came over. Cutting kindling, you know? Little kindling that people usually just chip away. I don't, I save it. Because I was using those stupid, what do you call it, wax logs to start my fire last year, and I didn't like that at all. Here's 1 cord or 2 cords, and then I got another 2 down there. Heat. Yeah, here's the back of the house again. You know, I just love this place. It really, it reminds me of New Canaan, you know, but not quite as expensive. The only thing is I wish I had a little more property. Like I said before, I think we're going to look into buying an acre or 2, or even the rights to the lake over here. You know, that would be the hot setup right behind those bushes. You can't see it, but that would be the hot setup if we get lake rights. Here's where I mellow out. Now hear that stupid dog in the back? That thing goes on for days. But this is pretty much where we started out, you know. There's my little 20-year-old, almost 20-year-old tractor, still going. Not very comfortable, but like I said, there's definitely a John Deere in my future. And then just pan around again, just to give you an idea. You know, I just wanted to see where I picked out to live. And then coming around the house again, and you know, it's just mellow, except for that friggin' dog. I'm gonna shoot it, I think. I got a pellet gun upstairs that when the deer come and decide to eat my beautiful garden over there, I just go up on the deck and I come out with the pellet gun and whammo, right in the tailbone. And that should teach him. That should teach him. All right, let's take a look at the inside. Well, here's the garage. And like I said, the paneling is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, I don't know why they did it, but they did it. Hey, Andy, what are you doing, dog? How you been? Andy, he can't see much anymore, but he's still doing good. Let's see what else. Here's my car that's still going strong, the Grand Prix. And what else did? Oh, yeah, over here. I went over and I finally always wanted to get one. Got me a welder. And I'll tell you something. I've already had 2 little jobs, and it's a lot of fun. Much harder than I thought. But hell, what are you going to do? Bring it to somebody and charge you $100 to spot weld something? Yeah, well, not me. Anyway, this is all new here. This was that door. This is part of the new part that part of the new house, the new room. That door, and I'll show you in a minute. Okay, we're back. We're in the house now. That's a picture that I found up in the attic in the old Stanford house. I just love it. I fixed it all up. I think it's an ad from 1930s for cigarettes. It's great. And there's the back. That's the back door. I'm looking out at the bird feeder in the garden. And here's the new part of the house. We just had this done. You know, it's going up the stairs, and this is my room. My room. It's pretty cool. Let's come on up here. This is where the deck is off of. Nice air conditioning unit. Looks like a friggin' Russian computer. So big. And then we got my little couch over here. That big picture window. My computer. My TV. Can't live without that thing. And what's nice is I can get the surround sound. See the speakers up there in the back? I can get those going, and Janet can't hear a damn thing. That's real nice. That's real nice. And we got the new deck. Now this is where we have to get some furniture for. But this deck was sort of an afterthought. You know, we didn't even plan on putting this thing up, but I'm sure glad we did, because it really adds onto the view in the back. You know, it's pretty quiet except for that one stupid dog. And it's what I like about it. It's pretty darn high up. You know, that's what I like. And there's not much back there in those woods. That's another nice thing. This little deck here, pretty cool. Come back in. Hey, there's the Marty. Marty, what do you got to say for yourself? The Marty and the Andy. Marty's as stupid as they come. Oh well. Anyway, this is the neat old picture window. And it has a killer view. You know, pretty nice. Down over the lake. And the neighbors up here aren't too bad. The guy over here in this house, that house back there, I don't know, he's sort of a little weird. His kids, I saw him last night drinking out of it looked like a half-gallon of vodka. Oh well, we used to do that. But there's a little pond, little lake. The guy put a beach over there across. I've seen him use it once. Anyway, you know, computer. And oh, my mask collection from, remember in the studio in the Stanford house? Remember those guys? Yeah. All right, let's go downstairs. All right, we're downstairs from the new room, just coming in. That's the garage. And then we come out. And out the back or side door, actually it's one of the front doors, we got two of them to the deck, which is kind of neat. The laundry room. And then this is the nickel tour, I'm telling you, Bob. A little office space here. Got the fax machine. This is just our junky little office. Keep the bills here. And then you come around and into, I guess this is like the dining room. Well, it's the kitchen, obviously. And not a big kitchen, but it's just me and Janet, so, you know, it's pretty nice though. Pretty nice. This is probably the rattiest room in the house. I have to have it done over sooner or later. But this is nice. Look at Ma and Pa kettle. You know, shotgun over the mantelpiece. Now, what else can you want? And then we go into the real office here. This is Janet's little office. You got the laptop. Again, overlooking the lake out there. You know, nice to do your work here at this desk when you're overlooking that shot. And then there's a couch, and just a not a small office, but it serves its function. And in here, a bathroom. Hey, what do you know? Not much in here. And that just comes around and back out and into the kitchen again. And then looking out over the sliding glass door, one of the sliding glass doors, out in the back, where the door is chopping wood. And then in the living room, we got these dog berries all over the place because we don't want dogs coming in. And here's the living room. We don't come in here much. It's nice, but we just don't use it very much. You know, it's sort of a formal living room. Nice little hutch we bought. Again, looking out over the water. Always nice. Always nice to look out. See water. Again. That old hutch used to be in the Stanford house. Stanford furniture came in pretty handy in here. All right, let's go upstairs. Get a little dark up here. That's one thing. There's no light up here in this hallway. At the top of the stairs, you got a nice little bathroom, another one, full bath. A little shower. And then there's a spare bedroom, or we call it Lee's bedroom. Pretty nice. You know, not much to say about bedrooms. Pretty good size. Again, you know, you're out there looking over the lake. Kind of killer view always. And all right, let's move on to my bedroom. Our bedroom, I should move on to our bedroom. Let's walk right across. Here's the boudoir, our boudoir. It's big. That's what I like about it. That's what I like about it. You know, it's got a nice little area in the back, enough for a couch to be to plop down in when you want to just read. You know, some of Dad's art, and that came in very handy. Looking out through the back here. Yeah, looks cool. And TV. And then, you know, it's another, this is what I like. Again, we got probably one of the better views of the water. You just come right out. You go, wow, that's pretty cool to look at. And the sun comes right up in the wintertime, right over that tree. And boy, does it get bright in here, bright and early. And then I saved the best for the last, which is our very expensive little bathroom. You know, we just wanted, I mean, this bathroom is about the size of most bedrooms in new houses today. It's pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. And this is the killer shower. You know, I thought it was going to do a little more as far as jets go, but got a nice little whirlpool. That turned out better than I thought. You know, but it's nice. You get in there and it's got a steamer, you know, roll down that little thing over there. And when that gets cranking, you can't see your hand in front of your face. And then there's that sink, that's Janet's sink. And then my sink, which is always cleaner. The pooper. And lots of closet.
Here's my babe. Hi, honey. This is my wife right here. The one and only. That's Bobby. This is going to Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Say hello. Say Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Wave. I love her.
I love you too, honey.
She's a little pie-eyed because she just went to a wine tasting thing. So, this is her. All right, I'm going to take you down the basement now, Bob. Say goodbye.
The last thing I almost forgot is the basement. So I just said we're coming down the basement. It's good. It's a neat basement. It's big. There's my safe loaded with guns. And we just had water tanks put in. I mean, it's big enough so you could actually put a range down here. You could put a shooting range down here. And it comes back. And over there. And then you got the stairs going upstairs. And it's just a basement, but it's nice. And it's dry. It's dry, which is a cool thing. And it's cool. It's cool down here all the time. Well, Bob, I'm telling you, this is a real surprise you coming down here. I really think it's great. I haven't seen you in, I said earlier, 5-6 years. I think it's been maybe 10, 12 years. So next time you're coming down, stay over, stay a couple days, and we'll see you later. I got to get back to work. Later, Bob. Brand new.